Hello there, I am Mindfiend and this is the Secret World MMO. This is Little Boo. Now, as mentioned at the end of the last episode, we're just going to run right back down to Jack and Wendy's bed and breakfast. Let's give this Wendigo a shock. There we go. And we're coming down from the Morning Light camp all the way back down to Jack and Wendy's, just to pick up the remaining quest there. And then, apart from the Morning Light camp, we've done all the quests on this. This part of the island, and we got there a charmed effigy, 68 health, 46 attack, so it's the same there. All we'd be doing would be swapping 10 penetration for 7 magical protection. I don't think so, I don't want to do that. I'll keep what I've got. I can go back into the there's my good friends Narlo and Dwayne. Oops, pressed the wrong button. That's up the in-game store, which you can do. I press the comma button and it brings up the in-game store. You can look at the different things there. Press X and sprint. You can get to sprinting by toggling sprint there as well, if you don't want to press X. Let's get down here as quick as possible though. Try and avoid this ripper that's on the left, on the right there. Come down past the Brewster house, onto where Angel Park is. I think we'll cut through the park. That'll avoid one lot of zombies on the left there. Then we'll carry on down here. To Jack and Wendy's bed and breakfast. Oh, please don't go and collect that quest that I'm going to go on. I think he's going collecting that quest, is he? He is. Right, no he's not. No he's not, he's doing a different one. As long as he doesn't run onto it now. Yeah, he's doing a different quest for the moment. Okay. So here we go. Pinned up on the front door of Jack and Wendy's bed and breakfast, there is a suicide note. And we'll do the mission Journey's End. A note is pinned to the door. It reads, "I lost my husband of only a week to the fog. He followed the calls and walked into the sea like so many others. Why I was spared, I don't know, but living without him now that I just found him is punishment worse than death. I will go after him to the pier, to save him or to join him." The author of the note seems to have been mysteriously protected from the fog. Investigate how. So we've got to go out to the pier. Okay, we can do that. Let's just deal with these here. And there's another group of zombies here. Let's say hello to these as well. There's an anima well we can resurrect that. the Journey's End Anima Well. And you can jump from Anima Well to Anima Well by paying a little bit of packs. But now let's go out along the end of the pier, out into Fletcher Bay. If we look on the map, we come down here, there's Jack and Wendy's bed and breakfast. We're coming out along the pier. Goal completed. Go to the end of the pier. And it says, examine the hanging corpse. We've found the writer of the note. And this bit. We'll examine the hanging corpse. And a deranged spectre has appeared. Use the Broken Pendant. If you look, you've got a time limit to take this pendant, so we'll do it quickly before it disappears. One cannot but lament that woman's misfortune, having in her possession a pendant that protected her from the fog, only to lose her newlywed husband to those very same horrors. One might even call it irony. We can't help the woman now, but we can study the protection granted by the pendant, and we shall. Thank you for bringing it to our attention. Such pieces of arcane warding are of the utmost interest. Sonak. And we got 1,670 Pax Romana, a sequence of Solomon Island, and 10,080 experience points for doing that. Before we leave, we're going to climb this ladder here. I'll just have a look round the back of the beacon for the entrance of the harbour. Did I not send that report in from the other one? I did send it in. We've got another piece of lore of the Lady Margaret. A great storm caught the crew of the Lady Margaret, twisting clouds and waves as tall as houses washing over the deck. Prayers were said, the final kind. The tempest beat the boat and the crew scrambled to save their cargo. In their toil, a sudden swell washed a mate overboard. The rest watched helplessly as the fellow head rose twice with the waves. Now, while you're here, there is a marker out in the sea here, a strange drawing. I want to give you a warning about that. Let's go down. We'll go out and look at it. But do not click this, activate this, or pick this quest. Because what it actually is, don't pick it. It's the access to the raid. You can see it's purple. Don't pick purples unless you're ready to go into dungeons. You'll need a group for them, and for this raid you'll need a lot more than just 5 players. So if you click it, you can put it on your quest and it will be here in the dungeon mission section. However, from then on it will just annoy you because it will keep popping up to the top of here and you're thinking, oh, I can't do it, so you have to change your things, or it'll be sitting here annoying you. So don't pick dungeon quests unless you're ready to go on them. You see something purple, don't click it. But there is a piece of lore up there that I'm going to get while I'm here. And as always I'll run round just to see it, but we're going to get to it like we do on all boats by jumping onto the the winch here, and then up. The Lady Margaret. Now, awa, 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 awa. Can you decipher it, sweetling? No. Those vestigial bits have not fully developed yet. Your skull is in its pupa stage, but they spasm when you hear the ranting of the gulls. We can decipher. The gory story drips into the tides, 1 part per million, and we can still taste it. We will regurgitate it to you, feed you as a mama bird does. That's why it's initiate the seagull cadence, and they tell you the story of what happened to the Lady Margaret. Now, as you can see, we're going to have a big difficulty heading that way to get out, so we're going to hug this wall and go through this wallway, I think. And again, this is we're just going to go back to the morning light camp now, so we're there ready for the next mission. Remember my tactic of putting your weapon away, because it will tell you if you've drawn aggro then. Let's try and avoid those. And we're clear. Right, so it's just a run now back to the morning light camp. So whichever poor lady lost her husband, she walked out to the end of the pier, hung herself there because she couldn't reclaim him. Being safe from the fog was not a blessing for her. And once more night's fallen on Kingsmouth town, as you can tell by the slight shift in the brightness and everything. It's darker, but it's not the darkest night, not yet. Missions can be repeated, by the way. I don't know if I've ever shown you this, but like for instance Box of Squid, if you press J to bring up the mission journal, or click on the things, you've got here current missions, finished missions and paused missions. You click on finished missions, it will show you the missions that you've done, and it will show you the cooldown until you can do them again, like that light in the sky we've just done. Can't do it for another 17 hours and 45 minutes. And you can say, well, just show me the missions that are in areas I've been to, like just show me the Kingsmouth town missions, just show me the London missions that I've done. These of course are unrepeatable storyline missions, or you can select it to all missions. Let's get back sprinting and just sprint back up to the morning light, ready for the beginning of the next episode. Just so we don't have to do this run before we get into the wonderful cutscenes with Shay and the things that are there. There is one more mission yet to do on this here, which is in the centre of the graveyard, but I'm deliberately not doing that yet because one part of it will take us out over to the other parts of Kingsmouth across the bridges, and I'd rather do that once we've been there anyway. Try and avoid those. And come down the hill to the morning light. And seeing as how we're here, now I'll just pick up this lore now while we're here. Again, so that at the beginning of the next episode we can have like a cleaner episode. And we've got some lore about the morning light. Here we go. The philosophy of the movement is change, necessary change, mental and metaphysical change for the better. Mankind stagnates in the quagmire of modern civilization, the literature boldly proclaims. But humanity is ready for its next level of existence. Morning light presentations, lessons and products dramatically accelerate the parishioner's spiritual journey up the ladder to infinitude. To progress to the next age of humanity, something drastic must happen. So the morning light wants humankind to progress to the next age of humanity. As they say, to do that, something drastic will have to happen. So let's just get out of the tent and have a look here at Moonbeam. Again, Moonbeam here is now wearing the rainbow flower child clothing that came with the 3rd anniversary event. She was wearing something different before. And I'll say that's it all for now. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Mindfiend. You guys, as always, have been wonderful. Bye for now.